From the beginning, a chord was struck, felt. A unique competitive circumstance where all swings are not created equal. The mind and body must work together. That's where we come in. This is Ted, Golf Magazine Top 100 teacher, with a blue-collar work ethic and a genuine style. And I'm Dan, a sports behavior counselor and college teacher with a passion for educating golfers on the mental side of the game. Ted and I have been working together for years. One thing remains constant. Everyone has a swing story inside Ted's shed.
Sam Wood, I started teaching in the mid-90s. Sam was about an 85-90 player. He's today about a 3 or 4 handicapper.
Today I've been thinking about working on my impact, which is what Ted and I have been working on this year. And hopefully I got it straight. Ted gave me a tool to use. And hopefully that's going to work today.
He gets a little bit long. I'm always trying to get him tighter and shorter. But for as little as Sam plays, he's developed really a great golf swing.
He just has a way of communicating, at least with me, that I understand everything he tells me, and usually I can do it when I'm here. The question is, can I do it when I go home? A lot of teachers will just help you sort of put a Band-Aid on whatever you're doing. Not Ted.
What's our goal for today now? What do we want to do?
Impact.
Okay, so we're going to do some impact work?
Yes.
Okay.
Ted and Sam have been working together a long time. Ted's trained eye is telling him something's just not right.
Why is your left knee breaking down? Why isn't your left knee firming up? I'm not used to seeing that.
Who says golf's not a contact sport? This is Ted's idea of an impact drill.
Keep turning, turn, 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 turn. There you go. And that's the extension you want in your swing. You still get a little bit too long this way.
Right.
Okay, get that chest behind the ball.
Missed that one. Hang on.
How's a chicken wing? This kind of chicken wing is hard to stomach.
You know, after all the years we worked together, it's the self-discipline. That was much better. Look how much further the ball went, right?
Right.
It's almost less work.
It's much less work.
Ted still wants to tighten up the knee along with that backswing. But Sam has had a breakthrough moment. That slight adjustment just added 20 yards.
That's much more compact, isn't it?
Right, it's a little different feel. So I was trying to shorten my swing just by shortening my swing.
Slight shift and a turn. That's much stronger through the ball now, isn't it?
Yeah, that was good.
It's like you're cutting off the loose ends and you're more at a locked and loaded position. Look at that move a little.
Well, I tell you what, Sam, that is awful good.
Yeah.
They are good now. They're all going straight, right?
Right.
Sam, where's your target?
I'm just trying to hit that middle flag.
Where the ball's going.
You're getting excited again, aren't you?
Yeah, really.
That excitement is turning into some real progress.
Make a nice turn back. Head steady. Turn. How'd that feel?
Great. Killed
We
it.
see that one on the screen?
Yeah, let's go back and look at that last one, Sam.
Killed that one.
Let's see where those hands are, too.
That one you killed, right?
Yep.
You got better spine tilt. There you go. That's a much better turn. See, your left arm's back there more. Look at that. There's your lag. See that? There you go. Well, that's strong. See? That's strong. Good extension through the ball. There you go.
So what do we do? Let me go over
Well, I like that. That last swing, Sam, looked really, really good.
So what did we do there? Turn more?
I think he's beginning to feel it. It's Ted's job to make sure he can repeat it.
There you go. He killed another one. Killing it. Man, that's good. A little draw on the ball. They're going out there a long ways.
Okay, this next part is noteworthy. Sam coins a phrase.
This is why golf's a backwards game. In other words, it's inverse logic. Because
Right.
I'm thinking I got to shorten my backswing, and so subconsciously I don't turn.
Then you pick your arms up.
So, but I think if I turn, man, then my swing's going to be way long.
Yeah.
But it's the complete opposite.
You're never, ever, ever going to have a short backswing. That's just your nature. But you're hitting the ball 20 yards further because you're making a better turn and the ball's going straight now.
That was crushed.
Right?
And those last 4 swings you put on those balls, you're inside 10 feet for a birdie. It's important to go to the range and make sure that you compensate for those changes once you hit the course as well. You get used to hitting them like that. Look at that.
It's almost like telling Tom Watson to take a shorter swing,
I know.
or Mickelson. So you accept what they do and you try to make it better, right?
So how far is this swing going?
Too far, but that's okay. As long as you hit the ball you get there, I'll never complain.
No complaints from Ted, but there's still some things to check out, including Sam's swing plane.
Now, don't hit my shaft in the backswing. Good. Now, let's see, hit a shot. Do it slow. Don't touch my shaft.
You gonna hit this one?
Yeah, don't touch my shaft, and then pivot. Okay, let's go look at that.
Sweating.
Keeping it tight.
Hard work.
Hard work pays off, but Sam needs some head work as he tries to figure out why his practice swings seem more consistent than his impact swings.
Well, let's talk about that. This is where you come in.
Talk to me.
Because this is the weirdest thing. I can do 50 practice swings and probably do them right every time. But then there's the ball there. Now I got to hit it this time, and I'll overswing.
Well, what makes it any different?
I don't know why.
But here, stand here. The discipline comes from you.
And Ted will use all kinds of drills to instill that discipline. This one is easy as
1, 2, 3. So the drill would be the 3-second drill, and then the shot's going to be the 1-second drill. 1. There you go. Are you losing any power?
Nope. Well,
Okay.
this is hard to stop it and hit it. But
Yeah, but you're not stopping and hitting it. You're doing it correctly. It just feels awkward. You think you're stopping. Okay, now let's go back to the very first swing today with a 9
that was ugly. I don't even want to watch that.
Watch this. If I put a vertical one down your left hip right now, your whole left side's vertical. If I put it over here, you got a little more lean to the right.
video evidence is another layer of Sam's inverse logic. A couple more hits, and we call it a day.
Slow, stop. That's beautiful. Very good. Good job, Sam. Because you saw when he hit the ball, he picked up 20, 25 yards with both those clubs just by making a better turn, tightening up the lower body, and getting better impact. The speed increased, his plane got better, and the results were there.
The problem with golf is I just realized today that if you don't swing as much, you don't turn. So all I was doing was just shortening my arms and not turning my shoulders. So that's what I mean by inverse logic.
Now that Sam has recognized that his shots have increased 15 to 20 yards, he's going to have to take that adjustment to the range. The inverse logic thinking you need to do more, where in reality you need to do less. So why would you allow yourself more room for error? Keeping in mind, it's more about precision than power.
I know now that I got to turn more to swing less. Doesn't make any sense, but that's what I've got to do. I think maybe, as always, when I walk away from here, we got it. I found the secret. I'm going to go shoot a 70 today, but we'll see.
Chad is probably one of the most receptive players I've ever had. Number one, he's bubbly, always bubbly.
Honestly, you get a little nervous. Ted is, you can't really hide anything from Ted.
And I see him a lot. I mean, there's no one works harder than Chad Bogart. And like I say, our goal together is to get him to a scratch player and play at a high level. So, but you really can't beat his personality. He's really a fantastic person.
Well, I had taken a lot of lessons before I met Ted, and I was actually just about to quit. I mean, because it had gotten so bad, and I'd gotten so bad. And I came down to Ted, to see Ted, almost 2 years ago to the day, and it was unlike anything I had seen. It would be, if you were going to take batting practice at Yankee Stadium, that's what it would be like. When he saw my first swing, he said, I can't believe you've ever had a golf lesson before. And so it was a little bit scary.
Chad always comes to Ted's armed with information. On this visit, he brings clips of Michelle Wie and Tiger Woods. After a few minutes checking out the samples, it's time to get to work.
Or are we steep again coming into the ball? Or are we too shallow coming into the ball? You know what I'm saying?
I'm a lot shallower than I was, I'll tell you that.
Ted has a hands-on approach. While mechanics are a big part of the game, we want to make sure Chad doesn't overthink his swing.
You want me to take a swing then?
Yeah, let's hit a shot or two.
It can be tough to develop that feel.
Sometimes he's his own worst enemy.
You have to quiet the mind.
Dan, that's your job. Quiet the mind.
Seems kind of noisy in there.
Good. Do it again.
The only voice Chad should hear is Ted's.
Do a little more. Ready? Okay. Do it again. Take it to the top. Bring a hip in. Okay. Hit a ball like that now. That feel a little different?
Yeah, I like that. I'm always nervous the first 20 minutes I'm here, you know that.
For those of you keeping count, that's the second time Chad said he was nervous. Nerves can allow you to lose your sense of timing within your golf swing. For Chad, it seems to be affecting his performance.
Relax a little more. Just let the club accelerate. Just let it happen.
Oh, that's not a good one, Ted.
Yeah.
Do one more.
After one more dud, and then a stud, it's time for more video analysis.
What's happening here, which is what I'm seeing without the video. Okay. Great backswing. And your hams fall back too much. They fall back in there, okay? And now you're underplaying.
Well, that's
so you got
because
two choices now. The ball's gonna go right or you're gonna flip it left.
As Ted just pointed out, Chad needs to make a feel adjustment. Training aids are never in short supply inside Ted's shed.
So when you start your downswing, get that left hip moving this way.
Okay.
So I want you to feel like you're coming over this instead of underneath it.
Okay.
If you do it wrong, you're gonna hit this. If you do it wrong, you're gonna hit this.
Using his plane trainer, Ted is working on a feel that creates muscle memory, which develops a repetitive swing.
Okay, hit a shot like that. Yeah, let's do it. Let me do the work. Okay. Feel different?
Yeah.
Chad would definitely feel a difference on his next swing.
Low left.
I owe you a new toy.
Well, you had the ball too far back.
Okay.
Another training aid, Hit the Dust by Chad Bogar.
I think that's the first one I've actually ever broken.
You have to replace that divot there.
Look at that divot. All right, let me take this outside.
Fortunately, the man is prepared for every scenario. As I said before, no shortage of training aids are inside Ted's shed.
So what you're going to do is you're going to put your shaft on the front end of this pillow like this here. So the club goes outside the plane, and if you come inside too much,
You can hit it. Got it.
So it's back to work for Chad as the lesson goes from destructive to constructive.
okay, I'm going to work the left hip and left knee. You just go ahead and hit the ball. Good wrist cock going back. There you go.
Oh, wow.
See how straight that ball's going now?
So we now have the before and after pictures we need to show Chad where he's come from and where he's going.
Okay, now take a smooth swing. Get that toe up going back. Low left for the hip. Attaboy. Now they're going straight, aren't they, huh?
Yeah, that was nice.
Let's try one without the pillow now, see what happens. Just imagine it's there. Get that hip moving low and left. Good solid backswing. That's nice. Very good.
That's the draw.
Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that last shot. See, now you're moving lateral.
And I'm still behind the ball.
Right. See.
My leg was good.
Look at impact.
Oh, that's much better, isn't
See,
it?
yeah. Well,
I'll
there you
work
go.
on that foot.
See, but that's definitely better.
That's perfect.
Hey, look, you've gone from a 105 player to a 75 player in a couple of years. You hit it now 280. We still got more work to do.
Well, we do. No, we really do.
Great job today.
Cool. Thanks.
As you can see, Chad tends to overcook everything I say, which is, in a way, it's a good thing. I don't mind when they overcook things. I like people trying to do what I ask them to do, and even if they over-exaggerate, that's fine. Most students never change, and that's why they don't get better.
I'll watch the video first of all, I'll take notes, and then I'll hit the practice range for a while. And I do a lot of work in the mirror at home. I have a mirror at home that's about full size.
You can see when Chad first arrived, he showed a little nerves. But to his credit, he's a very positive person, which helps out any time in a lesson when you're making these minor adjustments within your swing and what Ted is trying to convey to him. As a byproduct, because he focused his attention and his focus on those things, byproduct was confidence.
He understands a little more about the hip going left and low. Overall, I thought he did a great job. His last 15, 20 minutes, all the balls went pretty much dead straight.
You're going to put that in there, aren't you, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I owe Ted a new one. But I've only bought about 4 of them from him, so I'll just give him one of my old ones.